Hello everybody, this is Melissa with Enchanted Emerald bringing you your monthly reading for Libra for March 2022. And as always, as we step into the energy, first and foremost, I let you know that I use the traditional Rider-Waite deck. That's my go-to deck for the cards. And so definitely feeling, Libra, that for you, stepping into your energy, this is really going to be a month for you to have a bit of a reckoning, okay? So really getting into your reading here, first week we have the Nine of Pentacles coming in with the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so feeling for sure, Libra, that you are really being acknowledged first and foremost by Spirit for your efforts, right? And they're really acknowledging that you have come so far, and they're saying that you've done a remarkable job, okay? You've been very rational in your approach to life, very logical, very responsible in your decisions. You've been very forward progression, very, logical in how you approach things, and you've gotten clarity through that, right? You're thinking clearly, your actions are consistent with your goals, and they are praising you for your efforts. But you see this as, a really great thing, but you don't want to be glorified, right, for how far you've come. Yes, it's taken some effort and you understand that, but you've learned a lot about yourself through this whole process, and you're very grateful for that. You don't want to be put on a pedestal at all as a result of that. And even though you have it all, right, it seems like you have everything. You've got yourself put together, your life looks well put together. You also know what it's like to be the underdog. You know what the flip side of that is. And so you might be focusing, or maybe even thinking about focusing on some humanitarian effort, right? How are you going to give back to others? So I feel as though this is going to be done in a manner in which you will be doing speaking events. Maybe you will be giving advice to other people. Perhaps you are sought for your advice by others. Or maybe you will be doing some motivational speeches, motivational events, something to that effect. But I definitely feel that it's going to come in the way of you speaking with other people. So whether that's in small groups, maybe it's one-to-one, but I definitely feel that you're going to have yourself together in a way that you are assisting others on their journey, maybe by telling your story, right? So that's a beautiful thing. Moving into the 6th through the 12th, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Now, a whole slew of cards came out for this, so I let it happen. I said, you know what, I'm going to take them all, so we'll show them all. First card we have is King of Wands. Love this energy, right? Lots of creative energy coming in. But then there's a bit of a transition, so to speak, with this Death card coming in, some change, right? Coming in with the Nine of Wands, right? Having your guard up a bit, understanding you've come quite a ways, and you're still learning about yourself, right? We're all still growing. Two of Cups with the Justice card, and then rounding out, of course, the week we have the King of Cups. And so with this, I really feel, this is going to be a week where you are coming to grips with some sort of a reality that you are building a kingdom, right? So if you build it, they will come. And so with this, I really feel as though you understand that you're on the verge of something really great. I feel that the scales on that Justice card are definitely tipping in your favor. And so this is divinely orchestrated. Understand that this is a bit of a reward for you for all of your efforts. And so what is coming in for you this week, pay attention to the signs. I feel as though, the words master of the arts kind of come through with this. So it's going to be beautifully designed for you, beautifully orchestrated. You'll see how the pieces just kind of fall together. There will be a weariness to it, right? You might want to be a little leery about it, right? Like, because you'll be like, wow, this is too good to be true. But know that just embrace it with an open heart, that if you are allowing play and creation to take hold in your heart, that this will work out for your highest and best. Now, as you do that, there will be a bit of a clearing, right? So there is something that has to be cleared. So I feel like there's a bit of a cleaning out the closet, whether you are literally cleaning out your closet, whether you're going through things around your place to get rid of items that are no longer needed, no longer necessary for you. Cleaning things out can create space for the new, but it could be a figurative cleaning of the closet as well, because I feel as though there are things that need to be let go of, whether that is something that you literally can't take with you on your journey, but like emotionally, what are things that you need to let go of? What can't you take with you on this journey? Whether that is your doubts, your self-doubts, your worry, things like that. We have to sit with ourselves and really allow the thoughts and creative ideas and stuff like that to flow. And then we have to let go of the outcome, right? We have to be able to detach from the outcome and surrender that and allow it to happen for our highest and best, because again, it is divinely orchestrated and it will work out. Spirit does have your back, understanding that there is a bit of faith that has to take hold with this. And so there will be a bit of this shadow work, right? Where you are kind of confronting your fears, bringing things out that maybe happened in the past that you kind of buried deep down and maybe didn't deal with. And so bringing that out into the light, allowing yourself to feel it, to heal it. And as you release that, there is a flow that comes in and you'll be in a state of allowing. And then that is the key to allowing all of this to take shape, to take hold for you. Okay, so that's something to be mindful of. Moving into the 13th through the 19th, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, we have 5 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. I love this Queen of Wands. And, this queen comes in, with the black cat. I love it so much. I just feel like that's just that bit of that divine protection. But the sunflower, you're always growing toward the light. I just love that so much. I feel like with this week, there is a need to focus on forgiveness, okay? So if you haven't checked out my video for Archangel Zachiel, Archangel Zachiel can help you to work on forgiveness. I do feel that this is going to be a forgiveness for yourself and for others, okay? Because there's a need to, this week, allow yourself to be heart-centered. So what do I mean by that? Who are you making a priority this week? What are you making a priority this week? And whatever that is, or whoever that is, allow yourself to be making that person or that situation a priority with love, right? So like everything you do it with love. And then there is a reassurance here from Spirit that as you do that, abundance is sure to follow. So you will be inviting abundance in as you do those things. And so when we talk about forgiveness, this could be forgiveness from a situation that occurred in the past, or maybe a person that you need to have a conversation with, or maybe it is within yourself, right? Maybe you're carrying some guilt or shame related to things that have happened in the past. It's a bit of a self-judgment that's cast upon you, right? Or maybe others are casting judgment upon you. And so with this, I also bring up the Ho'oponopo, the I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Whenever things surface and it starts to feel uncomfortable, know that that is your way through that. Send that love that way, right? Using that meditation or prayer. And so you can find those meditations and work with that in a guided way. You can just say that until that uncomfortable feeling passes. But understand that we do the best that we can throughout our life until we know better, right? We ultimately learn as we go through things in our lives. And so we sometimes In retrospect, we do have a different perspective, and so then we can be a little bit hard on ourselves. Like, why did we do that? Or, why didn't I see that, right? Well, hindsight is always 2020. And so understand that you wouldn't be the person that you are today if you didn't go through those things, okay? So everything is working out as it should. You are molding yourself into a beautiful, beautiful person. And so everything that you've been through, it's made you who you are. So I want you to send love to those situations, okay? And so beautiful intention, okay? I feel like any seeds planted from the new moon in Pisces happened on March 2nd. They would be culminating or beginning to culminate into something because you're holding compassion for yourself and others through this healing process, especially this week, culminating with the full moon on the 18th. So really be setting your intentions on what it is that you're looking to release as you've reviewed this past week, the 6th through the 12th. What are you clearing out? What is culminating for you? What are your intentions moving forward? I think this full moon would be a very important full moon for you, Libra, to sit with that energy, do some journaling, light a candle, burn something. I feel like this is really important for you to create a ceremony and something special around that. However you feel called to handle that. It would carry a lot of weight moving forward in building the outcome that you want for that divine orchestration of beautiful master of the arts, what you're creating, okay? Moving into the 20th through the 26th, we have the Ace of Cups with the Five of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. And so with this one, I really feel like intuition is definitely going to be on point this week. It's definitely going to be high end this week. And so, if you're feeling that something is off about a person or a situation, that's because it is. Okay, so really honor that as you move through the week. Pay attention to those things. Pay attention to how you're feeling. And, I do feel like I'm feeling called to let you know, like, it's really important for you, especially this week, to leave the past in the past, okay? You could find maybe this week that old people from the past, are, situations from the past where, you had people, old hurts, right, kind of resurfacing because people are resurfacing, something to that effect happening. But know that that is not meant for you. This situation, this person is not meant for you. I get a feeling like I've been there, done that type of feeling with that, because it's just going to recreate this pattern, and that's not what you're building, okay? So I do feel also that you could be not only blindsided with somebody resurfacing from the past, but you could find that someone in your environment could possibly be wanting to pull you aside to have a conversation with you. I feel like that's a trap. I feel like they're going to set you up. They're going to say something, and then you are going to respond to what they say. Maybe you're going to spill the tea because you know some details on something, and then it's going to be used against you. I just feel like you should step aside, keep it moving, and keep yourself in a drama-free zone. So that is the advice that I have for that week, for sure. Moving into the 27th through the 31st, we have the Chariot come up with 7 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So rounding out the month for you, Libra, I really feel as though you might be feeling as though there is a time and place for you to create some space for yourself, and this is the time to do so. I feel as though you might be wanting to be a little bit recluse, a little bit solitary, and avoid people, spend some time alone, be a bit of a loner. If you do find that you are creating time to spend with a significant person in your life, or people in your life, I feel that you could find that you might be exasperated maybe arguing your point, something along that line, and you will get your point across, your point will be made, but I do feel that after that happens, after that transpires, it's really important for you to take a breather, right? Take a step back, give that person some time and space to process that. It will be received better, right? They have to process that. If you keep at that person, I just feel like it will fall on deaf ears thereafter. But if you say what you need to say, be clear about it, be concise about it, they're going to hear you in a whole different way if you take a step back after that and allow them to process that. Okay, so overall advice here for you, we have the Emperor come out with the Moon card. Now, interestingly, I don't usually read reverse. I think I just read mostly in the upright, but I do mention when something comes out that I'm drawn to say that comes out in the reverse, so I'm drawn to say that these two did come out in the reverse. But overall, the advice here for you, Libra, this month is to really allow yourself to step into your power. Don't allow anybody to claim your space, claim your time, your energy, right? Dictate what you're doing, because I do feel as though you may sit in a space at times where you are having doubts about things, and therefore when someone comes in with advice, it's welcome, and so you might attach to that and say, oh, okay, I can see that that's a valid point, and you might tend to gravitate toward that and then follow through in that way. So it's really important that you are standing in your power, standing in your truth, and in your own authentic being, right? And listening to your own intuition, because you know what is best for you. So make sure that you are integrating all aspects of yourself, right? Accepting every part of you for who you are, embracing that, right? Embracing your past and all of the lessons that you bring from your past into your current situation and moving forward. And, recognize that you are one creative idea away from a whole new life, and you definitely have got this, Libra. Beautiful new energy coming in for you. So thank you so much for listening. Please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button below if you feel so inclined. If you know another Libra that is near and dear to your heart that would benefit from hearing this message, please do let them know how to find me, where to find me, or share my link so that they can take a listen as well. As always, I will be back with another reading for you guys again soon. If you're interested in your own personal reading, you can hit me up at the square site below in the description box, so you can book a session with me, or you can email me at enchantedemeraldny@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Take care.